Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was today? Thursday. I forgot what day it was. The 12th of September, 2024. A full day of fighting game fun. Because today was the release of the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. And I want to say it was mostly good. I want to say, it was 95% good. There are some negatives that came out of today that I will mention. Notably, the game that everyone wanted to play in this collection doesn't really work, and that's unfortunate, and I hope that they fix it. But let's talk a little bit about how the day went. First of all, I came back from break and had a really great, fun podcast covering tons of different topics, including gaming news with Xbox laying off more people and the PlayStation 5 getting a big dashboard update. And I talked about Drama Crab with LTG and Ethan Ralph, and we talked about other various topics. It was just like a big encompassing stream. Really, it was just like a giant encompassing thing. Wait a minute, what is this? You got to be kidding me. Hold on a second here. I'm not kidding you. What is this? I just received, I'm not even kidding you. This is not me making it up, because I know you might be like, oh, he's making it up. No, I'm not even kidding you. Something just happened live right now as I was filming the Daily Wrap. This is insane, but I'll talk about it in a second, okay? This is ridiculous. So anyway, the podcast today was good. And I had these cool animations on the show all day long for the celebration of the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, okay? So, I basically had a really great time on the podcast, and then we jumped into this collection. And I'm playing it on PC, and as soon as I boot it up, people are like, so Phil, just so you know, this collection isn't working right. And I'm like, the entire time that I played fighting games on console, all right, everyone yelled at me that I'm doing it wrong, that everyone plays fighting games on PC. You need to get a gaming PC. You should be doing these on PC. It's your fault that you don't have the best versions and that you always have the versions that everyone drops after like a couple of weeks, you know. So I'm like, all right, so now I have a gaming PC. I buy the game. Oh, this version is messed up now. You should get it on console. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Do you really think? Here's the thing. Since I got this gaming PC, I dropped all other, subscriptions. I do still have Game Pass because I'm getting games off Game Pass that I'm still playing. But I've dropped all other subscription services, so I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, like PlayStation Games Online. I have no need for it. So why would I get it, right? Well, this game isn't working online. The matchmaking's messed up. Everyone's complaining on PC, so you should get it on PS5, even though you already bought it on PC. You should get it on PS5, and you should get PS Plus. You should play it on there. I said, no. 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 Sony's not going to get rewarded for the incompetence. Capcom's not going to get rewarded for the incompetence. The game should work. Now, the truth is, it wasn't really the case. Allow me to explain. Basically, the game does work. Okay? The problem is, the game that everyone wants to play in the collection doesn't really work. This collection has 6 fighting games in it, plus a beat-em-up that no one's really talking about called The Punisher. All those games work except Marvel vs. Capcom 2. MvC 2 barely works. Like today, I played a ton of X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I played a ton of Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I played some Marvel superheroes. No problems with any of those. And then when I went to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you sit and you wait and you wait and you wait. It doesn't matter if it's casual or ranked. You just wait and wait and wait and wait. And if you're lucky, you'll get a match. But you've got to get lucky. Like, you almost never get a match. And I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. So, basically, this freaking game works well online, and it shows you the connection, but you can't see the quality of the connection before you join a game. So you're just stuck getting into some bad connections and some good ones. Here's the truth. I played all day long. I lost to one guy who had a red bar connection, and he was teleporting all over the screen, getting instant throws. Like, he'd be in the air, I'd be in the ground, and he'd get an air throw. That's not even possible. Okay, and then he'd teleport and do a combo with no animations. It would just hit me. I'm like, I don't really know how I could defend against that. You know, it was just a crappy situation. I lost one match to a viewer, actually, who was playing me, and I think I may have lost to one more person. I played all day, entire first stream and night stream, and I only lost 3 different people and only a couple of matches. I beat almost every player I fought. I was remembering combos and stuff from back in the day. I was dominating, and everyone was blown away. They're like, dude, you're so good at these games. I'm like, well, yeah, I played them hardcore back in the day. These people playing them right now are newbies, right? So there's absolutely no way that they are going to hang with me unless they learn the games. I even played a pro fighting game player. I forgot what his name was, like Jocko Man or something like that. Jocko Man. And he's a newcomer to these games. And he was doing pretty good, but I beat him like every fight. And he actually thanked me on Twitter after the fact. I was like, you're welcome. That was fun. I'd like to play more of these games with you. But the one bummer is everyone wants to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and it just doesn't work. You sit there. I think I played Marvel 2 against maybe 5 people today, and each one was just a couple matches. And then I would try to play again. You can't find anyone. Like, well, I give up. I'll play another game for a while. Then you go back later. I'll try. You'll get one match, and then it stops working again. So apparently what's happening is everyone bought this collection. Over 4,000 or 5,000 people, and they're all trying to play Marvel 2 at once, and the servers can't handle it. Like, they never anticipated 4,000 or 5,000 people would want to play the same game at once, so it's just crapping out. I hope that it fixes, because I want to play Marvel 2. I was getting into it. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm remembering how to play again. And then, basically, I couldn't play it, which is really unfortunate, okay? So, anyway, great day. First stream, absolutely crushed the goals, had tons of contributions. It was amazing. But that was in part because I had the podcast paired with the game. When I played it tonight on the late stream, there was definitely less people, and there was definitely less support. Like, for example, I think there was only like 1 membership and a couple super chats and nothing else there. And the tips, basically, we did good. We got like $77 in tips or something like that. Actually, yeah, we did. We were $77 in tips. But I was like, you know what? So the streak ended. It's not that big of a deal. All right? It's really not. I wasn't expecting for the streak to continue today. And I think what will happen is sometimes we'll have a streak going of people supporting, and sometimes we won't. But then, I kid you not, I'm sitting right here, and I'm doing the daily wrap with you. And I noticed something, and I look, I just received a $100 tip from someone saying, keep it anonymous. And it looks like they tipped as I was turning the stream off at 9:47. It is now 9:58. So basically, they tipped at the very tail end of the stream. And of course, I didn't see it because the stream was going off. They tipped $100. So actually, ladies and gentlemen, live here on the Daily Wrap, I'm here to announce the King Streak continues. We absolutely hit it. I mean, it happened after the stream went offline, but there was a $100 anonymous tip. Which gets us to 177, which means it is King Streak number 5. And it means that here on the Daily Wrap, for the first time ever, it's time to make it rain. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing the King Streak to continue. I was actually not thinking it was going to happen today, because I figured, hey, it's a fighting game. It's an old school Marvel. I don't think we're going to get tons of attention. The streams did well, but now all of a sudden with this last-ditch effort, I guess, from this person that came late, we've done it. The coffers are filled yet again. 5 in a row and continuing. This is good, because remember, I said if this continued to Saturday, I would basically get some food and we would do a feasting with the king. And it would have been unfortunate if just because I did a late night fighting game stream like this and it didn't do so well, you know, that it would have ended that. But you know what? It continues. And I kid you not. I mean, I can't show you the email because the person literally says keep anonymous in the email. I can't give you details of who this was or whatever. But man, I wasn't expecting that. To this person, thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate that. Sorry that I didn't see it because you basically tipped as the stream was going offline, so I missed it. But there you have it. We've done it again. All right. Now, tomorrow, everyone, is a special day. Tomorrow, a special level 1 podcast. I'm going to have a guest. All right. So the podcast will go live at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm going to build up a crowd, get people hype, and it's going to be me working out technical difficulties. And at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, Joon the King will be joining us for a special interview for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on time and how the conversation goes. It's going to be completely positive and cordial. I want to learn all about what it's like to be an internet documentarian, the man's methodology when he does these things. You know, how does he do his research? How does he choose the subject matter? Does he have preferences of you know, how to interact with people? Why does sometimes he interviews people for these and sometimes he doesn't? What's his favorite and least favorite documentaries he's done? What are his plans for the future? I want to pick his brain. And then you guys have submitted some awesome questions in a forum or a community post. And I'm going to be drawing upon that as well tomorrow to have questions to ask him. So it's going to be a great time. Now, the one thing I can't confirm is if he's going to be on face cam or not. He's definitely going to do audio interview, but I don't know. It's up to him. And he even asked, and I was like, dude, it's totally up to you. Want to come on with the face cam or whatever, go for it. If not, it's okay. We could do an audio only interview. You know, this is not a guy who's on camera constantly like me. Right? This is a guy who's a documentarian. So I totally get it if he doesn't want to be on camera. I'm just happy enough that he's going to come on the show and be a guest. You know, that's really nice of him. So here's the deal. It's going to be the same as my other interviews. No advertisements whatsoever on that stream. Ads will be disabled. No pop-ups for contributions. They will be disabled. It's just going to be me and him because he's giving me his attention. I'm going to give him, or his time. I'm going to give him my undivided attention. All right. So it's going to be a really special show. I hope you'll join us for it tomorrow. Now, after that ends, then it will become a normal stream with contributions and shout outs. So I hope that people will support because remember, I'm making nothing on that stream ad revenue wise. So after that, hopefully we'll have a nice decompression session. We'll talk about how the interview went, answer questions, shout outs for contributions, and then get a real stream going. If we have extra time, which I surmise we probably will, we'll probably do some of the MvC collection. I'll boot it up and we'll do some collection gameplay on the second half of that stream, okay? And then tomorrow night is Friday Night Fights, and it will be more of the MvC collection. And then after that, after 2 days of it, then we're going to give it a break, and we're going to move back to regular games on Saturday with things such as Warhammer 40K and Astrobot, okay? Good stuff tomorrow. I hope you guys will join me. It should be a great day of content, and I hope that you will hang out with me all day long if you can. Or if you're just coming for the interview, or if you're just coming for Marvel, whatever it may be, hope to see you then. And again, the King Street last minute continues. Thank you to everyone who has kept it alive. I really appreciate you all. Everyone, please have a good night. See you in the morning for the special podcast. Peace out.